Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about Halo MCC. Is it worth your purchase coming up in the year 2024? I get questions asked in video comments if Halo MCC is still played. Is it worth a pickup to buy Halo the Master Chief Collection? Is Halo MCC worth your time or your money? Things of that sort. In this video I hope to answer that question for you. And in the description, I'm going to leave my previous videos. I usually make this video every single year talking about the evolution of Halo MCC. So I want to answer this question for you and then dive into the new things that 343 has added to MCC over 2023 for you to enjoy next year in 2024. So let's answer the question, should you buy Halo MCC? Yes, I think you should. If you don't know entirely what Halo MCC offers, well, there's quite a lot of content. And in my opinion, it's one of the best bundles or collections that you can get in all of gaming. Included are 6 Halo campaigns. That's Halos 1 through 4 and 2 spin-offs. That's Halo Reach, which is a prequel to Halo 1, and then Halo 3 ODST. That takes place in between Halo 2 and Halo 3. Included also as well are 2 remastered games. They remastered both Halo 1 and Halo 2. Those are called Halo 1 Anniversary and Halo 2 Anniversary. And Halo 2 Anniversary in particular, in my opinion, is just so good. It looks beautiful. They redid all of the cutscenes with this gorgeous CGI cutscenes and trailers, and the music is just so good. Halo 2 Anniversary is just phenomenal. They've also included all of the multiplayer maps, DLCs, and offerings across all 6 of those titles. So if you want to play, say, Halo 1 online still, you can definitely do that. Any of the Halo games, you can easily play online with your friends. There are skulls and features and add-ons and armor sets. A lot of stuff that was either pre-order exclusive or things that 343 added entirely new, increasing the variety of armor sets. That's all included in here as well. There's also a few add-ons that included with some of the previous games and features that were added into Halo MCC. So 343 added the Halo 3 ODST firefight mode into MCC, as well as the firefight mode from Halo Reach is in there, and the episodic series from Halo 4 called Spartan Ops. That's all included in here as well. Easily hundreds of hours of content if you want to enjoy the multiplayer offering is all here. And Halo MCC goes on for as cheap as $20. So I think it's easily some of the best $20 that you can spend. It works. It's cross-platform across PC, Xbox, and if you want to play on something like your Steam Deck, you can do that as well. So that's all of everything that's included in Halo MCC currently. I want to dive into some of the new items that 343 added this year into MCC, something that's new for the collection in 2023 heading into 2024. They increased the firefight party size to 8 players. So previously you were limited to 4 players across firefight game modes. Now you can play up to 8 people, but the enemies will only scale up to 4 players. But don't worry, if you want to add increased difficulty, you can certainly add things on like skulls and things like that. And of course, it does get harder as the waves progress. They also added new features around Firefight, like you can join in progress now. Firefight is now included in the custom game browser. And if you played Halo Reach all the way back at the beta, they've also added a new variant for Halo Reach back when Firefight was called Network Test 1 PvP Generator Defense. Say that 5 times fast. That is now included in Halo MCC. There's also other quality of life improvements that 343 has added as well, including a campaign theater mode for Halo 4. That's across the Halo 4 campaign, as well as its episodic feature set, Spartan Ops, that's all there. They've also added Escalation Slayer into Halo 3. Now, this is offered across a variety of the games in MCC, and what this mode is, it's kind of like gun game from Call of Duty, where you start with a low-level weapon like a pistol or something, and every time you get a kill, you automatically you're given a new weapon that your character switches to. And every time you get a kill, you get a new weapon. And so that is now a feature in Halo 3. There's full controller remapping now. I think previously you had to choose between a particular preset and that actually really bugged me because I was always struggling to pick between one or two controller presets. Now it looks like there's full controller remapping, and if you are coming from Halo Infinite and you're picking up the MCC for the first time, there is now a Infinite influenced controller preset where it makes the controls for the MCC games, the buttons kind of respond similarly to how they do in Halo Infinite to the MCC games. So, like, for example, historically, grenades were always the left trigger, and I think starting with Halo 5, they remapped that to the left bumper instead. So now I think that'll probably be one of the controller buttons that they change if you choose that remapping. But of course, the world's your oyster, as they say, for the controller remapping, and the possibilities are endless. And you can make custom presets for particular games. If you want them to be completely different from Halo 1 to, say, Halo 3 or something, you can certainly do that. A few other small things, like Halo 3 got some new equipment that were only previously exclusive to the campaign, like the active camo equipment or the invincibility equipment, trying to making a little bit more, I guess, similar to how you pick up equipment to Halo Infinite. You can now select a background video for the main menu if you want to choose something from previous promotions that they've done, or even if you just want it to look like the Halo 1 background, you can certainly do that. And then lastly, the last piece of news I picked up was the acrophobia skull is added to Halo 1. That means you can fly around now throughout the levels in Halo 1. That makes it really cool for people who make films and that sort of stuff. You can certainly do that. And I think almost all of the games have this skull now as well, so you can kind of fly around. 343, I think, has done a pretty good job at embracing the modding community. There are a lot of mods that have been added to MCC over the last few months and last year or so. It now supports Steam Workshop, which is absolutely huge. That makes it super easy to browse and download and manage and install mods so you can play it, modded to your heart's content. And again, the multiplayer suite is just so much fun in Halo MCC. I mean, hundreds of hours are there with various challenges, and there's free season passes. There is new content that you can unlock for your character or your nameplate or your emblem, and all of that you can unlock just by completing challenges. There is no pay to win or paid cosmetics in MCC, but you can certainly get these cosmetics just by playing the game. The last thing I will report on as we get towards the end of this video is it seems through on Twitter that potentially there are no more updates to Halo MCC. There was some sort of trophy or a congratulatory card or letter that surfaced on Twitter. It seemed like 343 was thanking the MCC team for all their hard work, and it was dated ending in 2023. But it's a little weird because there's like an AI-generated Master Chief that doesn't look all right. Looks kind of weird. So I'm not so sure. 343 has not confirmed nor denied if support for MCC is going to continue into 2024. But nonetheless, I'll keep you updated on the channel. I will say, if this is the end of support for Halo MCC, I gotta say, it's had one heck of a run from when they decided to, quote, fix the Halo MCC. I think that was like in late 2017 or early 2018. They decided they were going to go back and fix Halo MCC. And I'm so glad that they did. They added so much new content to it. Halo Reach got added to the collection. Cross-platform multiplayer. Again, the list goes on of all of the features that they've added over the years. And it is the best way to experience the Halo campaigns and their multiplayers, in my opinion. It is just simply phenomenal. So if you ever get the chance to, you want to enjoy the Master Chief Saga thus far in Halo MCC, you should definitely pick this up. Whether you buy it on Steam when it goes on sale or console, Game Pass, however you decide to play, you should pick up Halo, the Master Chief Collection. And remember, there is another game in between MCC and Infinite. If you want to stay up to date to the lore and all that, that is Halo 5. That is exclusive to the Xbox consoles. In my opinion, you're not missing much there, but that's another video for another time. Okay, that's going to do it for me. What are your thoughts for Halo MCC? Are you going to pick this up in 2024? Are you still enjoying it in 2024? A lot of people still play it on a regular basis, so dive into multiplayer, and have yourself some fun. Okay, that does it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you, James.